Grendels, wins, and losses, you are finally stepping across the threshold to break the tape of academics. A refulgent moment in your picture book of memories, to walk away from the sandbox world to embrace momentous responsibilities and new identities. When I first sat down to compose this speech, I was struck with a question that Josh Malafu put forward to me one day. He asked, "Mr. G, who's your favorite senior class?" Don't worry, you won't hurt our feelings. And in my 12 years of teaching, my candid reply was, well, it's not that I don't have a favorite senior class, it's more that each senior class is different in their own unique way. So I let that ruminate in my mind for a couple of weeks until I could catch the right shibboleth that would characterize this graduating class. Albeit, this is most of the graduating class I have spent the last 2 years of my teaching with. Except the traitors who went to Miss Haberlin Cope and Miss LeBlanc. And I won't mention any names. Connor, Ackerman, Kelly, Savini, Robbie, Draggle. I was, however, successful at getting Nate Fisher back to the force. So the name I canonicaled for this graduating class was the Lionhearted. After spending countless hours in a classroom with you, I could only aggregate your personalities and your class spirit as the Lionhearted. You were daring risk takers, willing to venture forth no matter the cost. You find your own means of survival on calculated risk-taking, relying only on your instincts, your cunningness, your individuality. You won't be held down with, no, you can't do this. You have to do it this way. Or give up now while you still can. Each day you look into the mirror of courage to remind you of who you are. Mind you, it was this senior year that my boys went to state tournament in varsity football, basketball, baseball, track and field. One of my seniors won the state tournament in varsity wrestling. Girls went to state tournament in volleyball and swimming. Too many to list. Lionhearted in your athletics, your jobs, your social spheres, your studies. So here we are, the threshold of initiation in adulthood, the precipice of risks and new challenges. So what would be Mr. Gibbs' advice to you as you embark from here into new forays beyond high school? Be the Lionhearted. Proverbs 28:1, the wicked flees though no man pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. Your Catholic identity has taught you how to face adversity with audaciousness. Don't shrink away in terror, but persevere as you have done these last 4 years. On your worst day, your darkest moment, embrace your faith in Christ and stare down those challenges with strength. Face your challenger with true grit and never give up. Sure, the times get tough, but the tough get going. Each one of you possesses this unique amulet. When the night stalker caves in your hall, brandish your sword and slay the demons from a long ancestry of pride, fame, and boasting. In conclusion, my 2 years with you have been nothing short of enlightening. I have learned a lot from you, and hopefully, if I did my job right, you've learned something from me. You probably didn't know Mr. Kidd loved listening to Tupac. Seeing his dusty Neil Young t-shirt hanging from the back wall. I had to be daring to step out, listen to new hip-hop music I've never been exposed to. A lot. Better now. I've had to learn your nomenclature. Hey, Mr. G, any addies? Mr. G, it'll be so lit you won't even believe it. Cool ice, Mr. G. Although I may have a crown of white hair, I will never cease becoming young. Although evolution repels us inward, I will continue to branch out. So class of 2019, I leave you with the poignant words of our former U.S. President, Theodore Roosevelt. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood. Let your lives be bold, audacious, daring to seize upon the moments that are fleeting in an ephemeral world. Live like your last one is the one you're breathing now. The world is your oyster. Open it. Thank you for your moments of reflection. Congratulations, class of 2019. Best wishes.